Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Portia Williams, it 100% looks like, baby, all those people like they just doing it for fake. She loves Simon, that. Oh, and baby, if this could not get any worse, the streets are saying that Simon is out and about looking sad, looking miserable, looking depressed. Baby, is he living in his car? We're going to get to the bottom of this because, baby, the blog, listen, is Simon still living at home? The streets are saying that it may not be so. Y'all, let's get into this. He been crying on the shoulders of many, many, many women. And you know when he thought like cries on the shoulders of women, baby, Simon, right? Simon always starts talking. Let's not forget how much Jessica White knew about Porsha and Simon's situation. Y'all, let's get into what the streets are saying. Let's go. Y'all, Porsha has kicked Simon out of his own home. Now, it is unclear whether she asked for a restraining order or not because Fulton County sites are down because they got hacked. I know Atlanta is not a real place, but baby, the court told Simon to leave. Now, here's the thing. Portia's people are like, yeah, let's go, right? First of all, that house is 100% in Simon's name. When he sells that house, Portia's going to have to go. That judge is just letting her stay there temporarily, just like Portia's lifestyle was temporarily. But y'all, can we just talk for a moment? I've had my ear to the Atlanta streets, and I want to tell y'all what I've been hearing. Now, baby, this is based upon belief and information, based upon blog posts, articles, their Instagram feed, and baby, what the streets are saying. Nothing has been independently verified nor disputed in a court of law. Now, you know that Simon, first of all, let me tell y'all something. Before we get into that, can I just say something? I saw what y'all was inboxing me at. Simon showed up at the car dealership talking about something. I'm in a getting a black took Rolls Royce. Boy, you owe NetJet about $1 million plus their attorney's fees if the judge rules in their favor. And baby, it don't look like you have a defense. Your whole life is a sham. I want to know what person, when you listen to that video on Instagram, people are just like, Simon, hey, what are you doing here? Trying to get a salesperson to work with Simon. Baby, the gig is over. Everybody knows what you're into. And that's cool. Everybody knows what you're into. But the fact that you owe buku people money, and y'all, I'm going live either later on tonight or tomorrow to drop some receipts. Simon owed money all over the country. He even owed tax debt. And you out there buying new cars to my, should I get it? Should I get it? And people are like, yes, Simon, let them know you're unbothered. To which I say, yes, Simon, get the car. Listen, at this point, we'd love to see. We'd love to see Simon's antics. Simon, cop that car, get that house, trick on those girls, do what you need to. Get a new wife, because just like you got Porsha Williams, baby, you can get another one. And at the end of the day, Porsha had a little name on her, right? But baby, get that new woman, because you know what, Simon? I want to be kept entertained. Let's not forget that even though Bravo said that they are not filming for Porscha's show, even though Bravo's not filming right now, I know they always drop the ball, right? Even though they're not filming right now, they want to get Simon involved. Baby, does Fallon have something? But something tells me they are going to give Porsha the victim edit. Forget about Porsha. Because at the end of the day, little did we know, Simon, I don't fear God, Gabodia. Mister, you can't take it you can't take it with you when you go. So if I can't have it when I'm dead, why should I have it now? Simon literally wants to enjoy the fruits of everybody else's labor. So, baby, sell him that car, lease him that car, drive around Atlanta, keep tricking. Baby, we gonna love to see it. And while you at it, why don't you start spilling on your ex-wife? But Porsha already sent the shot out there because baby, I love to see it. Do y'all think I want Simon to lose? No, I don't. I want him to keep winning in his mind for as long as possible because, baby, Simon is pure comedy. He is pure comedy. And it's even funnier to see the people that run after him praising their king. Baby, that's one thing that the internet proved. Everybody can get a fan base. Simon, go ahead and live your life. And Porsha, baby, let's turn into Porsha because Porsha got Simon playing guilty. But you realize that Simon actually wiped his Instagram feed of Porsha and only loved pics of PJ. Do you know why that is? Well, one, he's probably sending shots at Fallon, talking about, I knew your boys for 7 years and I was able to cut ties like that. PJ, who I've known for 2 years, that's my baby. You got pictures of PJ on your Instagram. What about your actual daughter whose mom is living out of Airbnbs because she can't get a down payment together to get a permanent house? What about that? What about that? But you know what? Let's Simon, listen, a scam's always going to scam. But baby, let's talk about the emotional scammer. If you guys don't know, the streets are saying that Simon might have been, well, we can't even speak on that. They're saying that Simon was in Dubai with this woman who used to be a friend of Fallon. She even posted on Instagram talking about, it's my turn now, posting looking like she's Fallon. Her and Fallon fell out because allegedly she tried to snake Fallon and was, meeting up with Simon out behind Fallon's back. Again, she was in Dubai. The timeline matches up, but until we get actual proof, I don't want to say the young woman's name. However, this has been going on. But baby, when I put my streets to Atlanta, right? That's when we found out that Porsha is said to be talking to at least 2 different people casually in Atlanta. Apparently, again, we don't know if there was cheating, neglect, or whatever, because at the end of the day, Porsha wanted Fallon's life. She got Fallon's life because at the end of the day, Simon is a cheater. He's cheated on everybody. When he leaves one woman, he has another one going on. And when he don't leave them, wasn't Porsha talking about, Fallon just didn't understand him when that one girl, Jessica White, came out and said that Simon was tricking on her while him and Fallon were together. Y'all, listen. Things are going down. They're saying, right? They're saying that Porsha has seen at least 2 other people. They're saying that, first of all, they're saying a couple of things. Questions we have to ask. How would Porsha leaving Simon save her assets? The street said, I thought that if you're married, then you don't have to testify against him. So if you leave him hanging, then you really didn't care to begin with. She's left him hanging, child to enforce their assets, kicked him out of the house. But baby, that's only till the divorce is final. That Portia's name is not on that house. She has no equity in the house. Once the divorce is final, and it will be final in 9 months, 3 to 6 months, or 3 to 3 months. I think it's 90 days is the closest it can happen, if I'm not mistaken. Porsha has to move back in to her old house that she let her mama stay in, which makes me think Porsha knew that Simon's money was a little funny. Or maybe she was just being smart, because after Cordell kicked her out, I'm sure Portia's like, don't ever leave your houses, right? But the source says, think about it. It's not love wins and be at peace when you knew you were leaving him. Let's be real. She knew the money wasn't there. And sometimes he has it, sometimes he doesn't. Porsha was going to marry Simon regardless because she still wanted the look of it all and wanted to be able to squeeze what she could. But he never paid her that $5 million in the prenup. So she knew she still had to get married for the fantasy of it. And she still knew he had a little bit of money, money to play with. But she's playing this game how chicks in their 20s would do it. And it's just sad. It's just sad. They said, first of all, Porsha's gone back to Porsha Williams, right? She's also taken out New York Times bestseller and just put national bestseller. You know how she bought her way into the seller list. They said how the divorce isn't final and she needs to take her post down if she wants to be Porsha Williams again. What the jet scams happened while they were secretly dating. It looks like he moved his businesses from Miami to Ohio to Texas. His Miami days must have been when he was with Fallon and overstayed his welcome. Fallon said the jet was rented. She wasn't into flying private, but that's what he wanted. But Porsha was creeping for a year and thought it was his whole life, his whole jet, his whole everything for a whole year till Fallon left and started telling the business. Listen, People are saying that Porsha is furious because Simon sucked her last little money dry. They're saying that they hope she has the house her mama's in and didn't sign it over to him. Porsha was on the hook for almost 400K, then 200K with that babysitting stuff. Oh, but it's not over. It's not over. Okay. Um, remember, remember when they were always posting stuff out of order? I did a video, I think when Porsha was out of town and he was at a bar with those two chicks. And the next day he posted in Costa Rica with his kids. That was Republic. I have some juice on Republic, right? He's actually, because Simon is so happy, he's suing Republic, but I'll give y'all, we're going to do those court papers later, right? Anyway, it doesn't seem like Simon lets anyone know when he's going to court or suing anyone. It sounds like Simon has too many money cases for them not to trap him in taxes and or money laundering. Now, I do want to say one thing. The feds investigate. Time will tell. They don't move in quickly. The same way we saw Jen Shaw, the same way we saw this, we should know that if the feds are on him and for deportation, expect to hear something in a year or two. But baby, didn't I say the scam will come crashing down in a year or two? Didn't I say the marriage will be over in a year or two? Y'all laughed a year or two. Baby, just be patient. Time always tells. Time always tells. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this, right? Where is it? Okay. Now, some people think that Porsha doing the house playing victim, they're saying they think that part is all for the show. She wants the world, now she wants the world to know how much money she spent and how much she was taking advantage of it, to which I agree. Fine, that is a storyline, Porsha. But why do y'all think that Porsha would want her storyline to be, I was a big, big dummy and this man sucked me dry, right? People said she better hope and pray she got 3 million, right? And not that 5 million she wanted, okay? People said, well, get us a prenup when Simon don't even got his money on U.S. shores. How are you going to enforce that? I knew it. Simon knew it. Everybody knew it. Okay. These court documents are also going to show how much her monthly allowance was, which will go against Simon because you need to show where that money was coming from. So let me get this straight. Porsha was in love, but now she wants to completely destroy him publicly because all of this will come out when the feds come for him. That's not love. That's let me come to Dubai one more time and see if I can meet a new sponsor there. That's when Porsha was flying out to Dubai, right? Baby, listen. People say that Porsha did it because she wanted to copy everything Shamia did. Shamia had her Dory, right? So Porsha wanted one as well. Porsha's family doesn't have anything to offer him in exchange, the dowry. Porsha's family doesn't have anything to offer him in exchange. Baby, listen, somebody said that Porsha should just go live with Diddy, but all jokes aside, speaking of Porsha wanting Shamia's life, you know, there's rumors now that people that are very close to Porsha that have a platform are trying to say that we should look into Gerald's, Shamia's husband's finances, to which I say for what? First of all, what is Shamia going to learn that Porsha hates her guts? But second of all, it's just my opinion, but also why would we look into Shamia's husband's finances? Shamia's husband never proposed to be a millionaire or a billionaire. He doesn't front. He doesn't get loud. He never led with his finances. He don't be having Instagram wars. He literally, and Shamia is a friend of the show. He privately lives his life. If we looked into his finances and found out that man is broke, what difference would it make? First of all, it don't look like he is. I haven't heard anything. He seems to be on the up and up. But let's just say we looked into his finances and we found out that everything they have is rented. Okay, when did Shamia say it wasn't? You see what I'm saying? You have to lie for people to expose you. You have to tell falsehoods and tall tales for people to expose you. Shamia never did that mess. So why again would we look into anything that he's doing? Even though he has friends, he has business associates, he has family. Everybody knows that he is on the up and up. So again, what the F is going on? Listen. Again, Simon, listen, here's where we are. Simon ain't in the house anymore. Love wins. The courts made him leave for now. Okay. People are saying that Porsha believes that Simon has more money than her, but she doesn't know where it is. I say that Simon don't got stable money. And what does it do that you married a 6-year-old man that you think has more money than you? Because Porsha, the way she always acting, shout out to Erica Nero, like the rent is due. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Simon, go ahead and live your life. Buy that car. Listen, give us some comedy. I will be the villain in Simon's story because, baby, he is the clown in mine, right? Let him go get him a section. Go out this weekend. Get those people. Get those people. Get those young girls. Do everything you need to do. Do everything you need to do. Listen, uh, listen, Simon messed up when he wanted to be with Porsha. Why her? Because everyone has been with her. You know what? We're going to save this for a different thing. But y'all, listen, the Atlanta streets are talking. They saying a lot. Let me know if you want me to do a follow-up. What am I saying? Y'all know I'm going to do a follow-up. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.